Hello, my name is Krishna Madhipatla, the President and CEO of Eastern Virginia Career College here in Fredericksburg, Virginia. We are a leading health and wellness-based college producing tomorrow's workforce. I would like to welcome you to visit our college website and navigate all parts of the website before we make a final decision. There is a lot of information which also includes testimonials from our graduate students. We are the first and foremost career college in this region. I personally believe the future is career colleges because we produce skilled workers. One of the biggest difference between a traditional college and a career college is you get into the workforce faster with skills you need. Our college has its own wellness job incubator, which is known as the Spot Eastern. The public loves to meet our new graduates and recently licensed student experts for a very fair price. EVCC is now a quarter-century old. Every year, we add new programs starting from certificate to the diploma and degree. And also, yes, we are fully accredited by a national accrediting agency for all the programs such as nursing, occupational therapy, allied health, and aestheticians as well as massage therapy. I want you to know that I take personal interest in each student's success. We stay in tune with the job demands this country needs. For those who qualify, EVCC offers federal financial aid programs such as Pell and Stafford loans. And also, we offer private loans, scholarships, as well as payment plans. We are different because we are faster. We are better because we are different. Thanks again. I hope to see you soon at Eastern Virginia Career College. I look forward to meeting you.
My name is Abdullah Johnson. I'm the campus director of admissions here at Eastern Virginia Career College. Enjoy what I do. One thing that I'm very excited about is the group of people that I work with. Our process starts in admissions. We pick up that phone on a daily basis to respond to inquiries that are looking to go to school. And we want to connect with them to help to see how we can help them out. You know, we offer numerous programs in nursing, occupational therapy assistant, aesthetics, massage therapy, allied health programs. If you're looking to do something in the medical field, I think we have something that's a good fit for you. They come in, they meet with an admissions advisor, they go through a presentation, we take them on a tour, they meet important individuals here at the college that will help them with their educational plans. Our financial aid department really consists of the federal funding. And as it relates to service, we have a financial aid director that's going to work with them to help them fill out that application, determine what paperwork they may need to bring into the office to put them in a position that their funding is satisfied before they start the program. We have a bursar's office that can work with them for individual payment plans. However, it's going to help them meet their needs as far as how they want to set up the payment plans. We can do that, and that's all interest-free. The registrar is going to work with them to identify a class schedule that's convenient for them to get them completed within a timely time frame as well. He also looks at transcripts. A lot of our degree programs require college prerequisites. So we look at those official transcripts. If they need to take additional courses to get into the program, we offer those courses here as well. So that will be mainly our general education courses. They offer all in an online setting. One of the last departments that they're going to interact with is our career services. So our career services department is led by one individual. She looks very closely at what students are looking to do once they graduate or helping them identify work while they're in school. It's all geared towards how we can help the student accomplish their educational goals. Another important member of the team is our director of operations here at the college. I really look at this individual as the person that's behind the scenes making everything work for us. So this individual is going to help them from an IT standpoint, so they need any assistance with their laptop, the computer while they're here at the campus, passwords, access codes, things to that effect for the college or at any point during their studies here. He's that individual. You know, when we think about how do we prepare our students for the workforce, we want them to look like they're in the workforce from day one. So you would notice that all of our programs have different color scrubs. That's just to differentiate the different programs that we offer here. But it really is putting them in a position that school is the start of your careers. The longest program that we're going to have here is going to be 12 months. Shortest program is going to be 6 weeks. So it's all designed to get those individuals the skills that they need quickly so they can move out into the workforce and start making a substantial or nice earning in regards to the career that they're looking to pursue. One thing you're going to notice that's different as well, we do have roll-in admissions here at the college. So typically classes are starting every month. When we have enough individuals that are ready to start a program, we can start it. A lot of people are feeling that they don't need a college degree or some sort of post-secondary education to advance themselves. I strongly suggest with what we offer is it's in demand. And it's not going to take you long to accomplish your goals. And it's something that we're here to help you out with, and it's going to ultimately help put you in a better situation financially, and hopefully you'll be a better asset to the community and for your family. So, getting a degree is still in demand, and it's something that can really pay off hugely for you as you progress through healthcare programs. That's something that they pride themselves on. So that's a reward in itself, and to be able to be in a financial situation is also a great thing for them as well.
Here at EVCC, we have two different programs. We have practical nursing and registered nursing. The difference between a registered nurse and a licensed practical nurse is really just in their scope of practice. A registered nurse can do just a little bit more than a licensed practical nurse. They take a few more classes. For our LPN program, students do not need any prerequisites, but for our RN program, the students are required to complete a certain amount of prerequisites before they will be admitted into the RN program. Our practical nursing program, at the end of the program, you receive a diploma, and in our registered nursing program, you do receive an Associates of Applied Science degree. There are a lot of places that our nursing students can work when they graduate, practical nurses or registered nurses. They work in places like hospitals is the main one, clinics, community health centers, and even schools. Our students who graduate who are already a practical nurse, they're able to come and be a registered nurse through our transfer program. That gives them the opportunity to test out of the first semester. They can then join our RN program during the second semester. Our PN program is almost about a year long. What's special about our PN program is that it's actually a hybrid program, meaning the students learn at home and then they come to campus once or twice a week to take tests and do skills labs. Our RN program is still an on-campus program. The Board of Nursing requires that the students in each program complete a minimum number of clinical hours that are listed in our course catalog. So here at EVCC, we have a skills lab and we have a simulation lab. In our skills lab, we have mannequins that the students will practice skills on, but we also have a simulation lab that has a simulator that will breathe. She can talk back to you. You can hear her heartbeat. You can feel her pulses. It's really great. We also have a birthing simulator that will actually birth a baby. This gives the students the opportunity to get fully immersed in what they will encounter when they go to take care of real patients. Our PN and our RN programs are each both about a year. We're a more non-traditional program. A typical nursing program will be about 2 years. We provide a 1-year program, which we don't take those big summer breaks, but it allows the students to learn the same content, to get the same credits, but in half the time. For both our PN and our RN programs, we start 3 different classes every year. My name is Melissa Hammond. I'm the nursing program lead at EVCC, and I look forward to meeting you on your visit to our campus.
I'm a Marine Corps veteran. My wife's actually still active duty. We have 3 children, so that's another advantage of this being an accelerated program, is that we get it done in a year and I can go straight to work. I chose EVCC because it is an accelerated program. Most of the programs I looked at were 18-month waiting period and then another 2 years. So by the time I got into a program, we would be moving. And this allowed me to fit it in while we were in one place. So I think it's a benefit to go for the year versus a 2-year extended program. I prefer the smaller classrooms because you get more one-on-one time with your instructor. Another thing that's great about this school is you have several start dates throughout the year. So you're not just waiting for the first date to open up and then jumping in whenever you can. We actually picked what would work best for us as far as starting the school. I find the location convenient. I'm about 25 miles away. I live up in Quantico, and drive down's not bad. It's all highway. So it usually takes me about 30 minutes to get here. To pay for the college, I did seek out financial aid. All but about a third of it is paid for through FAFSA, and then I came out of pocket for about a third. My longer-term goal is to seek my bachelor's degree and then get some experience under my belt. I definitely want to have a good foundation before I start getting into advanced practice stuff. I'm Dustin, and I got my degree at EVCC.
I chose EVCC because within 12 months I could be out in the field working, compared to 2.5 years, 3 years, or 4 years. Compared to, the 4-year community college, I went to ODU. I think one of my classes, biology, there was like 250 people in one class, which over here is like 20 or 18. It fluctuates, but it's a really small class size. The classrooms have a good community as far as people helping each other to study and stuff like that. Again, I don't have any experience with EVCC before coming here, but I looked at a few community colleges around, and then the programs there were 2.5 years. So again, I felt like it was stuff, the amount of money they charge here for that 12 months, I felt like it was worth it. You really can't get that anywhere else right now. I could be in and out, be on the job within 12 months. That was the selling point. I moved from Virginia Beach to go to school here. It's a very easy commute.
EVCC is a little bit different than the majority of colleges around. It is everyone from all walks of life. We have some that this is their very first career out of high school. We have some that have attended a traditional 4-year college and have decided that they want to go a different path. And then we have folks that it's maybe their second or even third career. So there's really no specific age. And that's what makes EVCC really nice, is the diversity of the classes as well. I think because nursing school is challenging and there's a lot of different working parts within nursing school, you definitely have to have support of your loved ones, your family, your friends, your employers, the people you work with, because that's really going to help support you as you move through the program. And it will also help with the overall time management that is essential when you're going through a program like EVCC that is a very fast-paced program. You are working really hard to join a very noble profession, and that is nursing. So you could be here Monday through Friday from 8 to 2:30. There's also times where you may be here on the weekend to perform skills lab or exams. And then, of course, there are times when you may have to have a clinical rotation out in the community due to the availability of the sites where we go for clinicals. They may only be available to take students on a weekend. Right into their second semester, we really start focusing on where they would like to work, what specialty they would like to work in. We bring different employers in to really have that conversation with them, what things that they may offer for prospective new graduates, the new graduate program. Sometimes it's not always on campus. Sometimes the students will go to that specific facility and they'll have a discussion about the requirements needed for that new grad. Hi, I'm Mrs. Silkinson, and I look forward to seeing you here soon at EVCC.
I actually came from Arizona. I was trying to get into a nursing program in Arizona, and the wait list was 18 months. So I packed up my stuff and I came to Virginia because I knew that EVCC enrolls about every 3 months. And I'm like, well, within 18 months, I could already have my diploma. I chose LPN over RN because LPN offers a hybrid program, which works with a lot of us working parents. So you only have to come on campus 1 day out of the week for your labs and your lecture, and everything else is self-taught at home. I knew that I wanted to do practical nursing, but I also needed a school that was going to offer me the next step. And EVCC had it all laid out right there. My plan is to finish the LPN program, and EVCC also offers a bridge program where you can come back and bridge over to the RN program. At that time, I will be able to work as a nurse and earn a living while I continue on with my endeavors. They work with your schedule. They want you to be here. I prefer the small classrooms because my professors know my name. When I walk down these hallways, it's, "Hi, Miss Kennedy." I feel like if I had went to a university, it probably wouldn't have been like that. In the university, they see so many different students, so many different times. Here, we're like a family. So once you enroll and you get into the program, they want to see you succeed. That's what I appreciate about EVCC, is that it's more than just attending class. It's preparing you for the future way more than you would get at a university. Graduation is approaching, and as far as employment, I am looking into working for the Veterans Affairs, one of those hospitals, but I want to bridge over to the RN program, and I would love to be a trauma nurse. So that is my end goal. I'm Zayla. I'm a student at EVCC. This is one of the best decisions I've ever made. Hope to see you soon.
Hi, my name is Beth Thompson, and I'm a certified occupational therapy assistant and a faculty member here at EVCC's OTA program. The OTA program was initially accredited in 2015, and our many graduates work as occupational therapy practitioners not only in Virginia, but Washington, D.C., Maryland, West Virginia, and North and South Carolina. We have students who travel many miles to attend our program, as EVCC has the only OTA program in the Mid-Atlantic that provides you with the opportunity to become a certified OTA in as little as 12 months, including your fieldwork. The profession of occupational therapy is 107 years old, but the name of occupational therapy does confuse people. So think about it this way. Occupations are the things we do each and every day. The OT practitioner builds client-centered relationships and empowers families, caregivers, babies, kids, teenagers, adults, and older adults to do the things they need and want to do on a daily basis. We work in hospital settings, community settings, and in people's homes with developmental, acute, mental health, chronic injuries, multiple chronic conditions, and life-threatening illnesses. We are a holistic profession, and we look at our clients as a whole, and that includes their culture, their beliefs, their values, and their interests and education. The OTA faculty consists of accomplished occupational therapists and certified occupational therapy assistants that mentor the students to become successful occupation-based practitioners. The EVCC OTA program consists of online lectures, on-campus labs, and clinical fieldwork opportunities that can take place in your hometown community. Our accrediting body, ACOTE, calls EVCC an OTA program with a distance education component. That means our lectures are all online and all of our labs are on campus for hands-on learning opportunities. OTA is a great profession and one in which you will never be bored. Everybody needs occupational therapy and everyone can benefit from occupational therapy. Come join us at EVCC to become an occupational therapy assistant. It will be the best decision you ever make. I know it was for me.
I am Keonda Goff. I go by Miss Key here at EVCC. I am the medical assisting, phlebotomy, and MIBC instructor, which is medical insurance billing and coding. Medical assisting is the doctor's go-to person. So you do all of the things that the doctor needs done as far as testing is concerned, talking with the patients, educating the patients and getting them to understand what their diagnosis and prognosis looks like in layman's terms. So when the patients come in, the first person that they make contact with is the medical assistant. And the medical assistant operates in both the front office and in the back office. So in the front office, you're doing more administrative duties for scheduling your patients, taking that insurance and verifying that insurance. And in the back office medical assistant, they're doing more of the interactive duties with the patient. So if they need to come in and have blood work done, then the medical assistant will be the person obtaining that sample so that the sample can be tested, so that a diagnosis can be made. Medical assistants have to be familiar with every single specialty that's out there. Cardiology, gerontology, pediatrics, all of those specialties, they have to be able to work in, and they have to know each and every test performed specific to that specialty. So we do all of those things in lab, including phlebotomy as a broad range of studies that you have to be made aware of and basic training that you have to have underneath your belt to be able to go out into the field. The classroom sizes are usually about 10 to 15 students. So a single instructor can spend more time making sure you master the skills in that course. When you're at a smaller class size, it's more intimate. The degree for medical assistant, you will have prerequisite courses that you have to take, but you still have all of that same coursework that you will have with the diploma program. So 9 months for diploma versus a year plus for the degree. So it'll be a much easier transition through the degree program because anyone in medicine uses these courses as stepping stones to get to the next level.
The whole program at EVCC was incredibly intensive. Not what I expected, but hindsight, exactly what I needed. Massage therapy does offer you the flexibility of working for somebody else, working for yourself, growing into, a larger business, or keeping your business small and just do what it is that you're great at. When I first signed up for the program, I literally thought we were coming in and they were going to show us how to give a massage. And first day you crack your book open and you're learning about the entire skeleton, the anatomy, physiology, every muscle in the body, where it starts, where it stops, what it does. I wanted to learn everything. I didn't want to know it just so that I could pass the test at the end of that section of the class. I wanted to know it so that I could take it forward and actually use it in real life. We had a really good mix in our classroom from all walks of life, different age groups, stages in life, married, not married, little kids, grown kids that had moved out of the house, people just wanting to start a career and finding what it is they wanted to do with their life, and then people like me who had had a lifetime of experience doing other things and needed a change. I had to find something that I could wake up in the morning and think, I get to go to work today. I don't have to go to work today. The class at EVCC was 8 months long, 5 days a week. We were in class. We spent mornings, book work, taking notes, lectures, and in the afternoon, it was always all hands-on, actual body work, working with the other students. Going through the program at EVCC, we were taught how to use hot stones, different massage strokes, different techniques, whether it be deep tissue, petrissage, sports stretching, cupping, which is an ancient technique that's used in massage. We learned to work with prenatal customers. I actually passed my state exam the first time. EVCC was incredibly helpful with the prep work, prep questions, tutorials, time that we had with the teacher. I felt that I was very well prepared for my NBLEX. The best advice I can give to anybody is to not settle, and you get one chance at life. Consider a career in something that you love to do instead of something that just pays the bills. I would totally choose EVCC again.
There is a huge demand of aesthetics in the field right now. As soon as you graduate and get licensed, once you pass state board, you'll be able to find a job immediately. Aesthetics is the study of skin. So the whole program, we go really in depth with histology, anatomy and physiology. We go over facials, waxing, and just all about skincare. The difference between aesthetics and master aesthetics, of course, is hours. For the masters, you have to have an additional 600 hours. So by the time you're done, it's 1,200 hours to get your master's license. Masters goes more into our medical field. So in-depth chemical peels and more in-depth treatments, whereas aesthetics is more superficial. You're gonna have your relaxing spa facials and waxing. So when somebody graduates aesthetics and they go into the work field, they're gonna be working in spas, whereas our master estheticians do deeper into anatomy and physiology, so they can assist with injections and work at medical offices. Anybody can become an esthetician. We do have students who just graduated high school who started at 18. We also have more mature students who have already had careers and have decided to switch it up later in life. Estheticians do a lot more than just skincare, of course. We do makeup. We are involved with histology, which is hair removal. And we also do eyebrow tints, eyebrow waxing, eyelash extensions and eyelash tints. And then we also offer waxing. Financial aid is available for aesthetics and waxing programs. So full financial aid can be used as well as any GI benefits. Somebody should choose EVCC because we are truly a career school. We're career-minded. We have smaller class sizes. We have more one-on-one. It's easier to truly understand the material. Even our location is amazing. We're here in Fredericksburg. The next closest school is in Richmond versus Fairfax. So location is really great. I'm Caitlin. I'm the Director of Aesthetics Programs here at EVCC. I'm also a Master Aesthetics Instructor. I look forward to meeting you, and when you come in on your tour, pop in and say hello.
I am Keonda Goff. I go by Miss Key here at EVCC. I am the medical assisting phlebotomy and MIBC instructor. EVCC phlebotomy program is so exciting. It's one of those classes that I absolutely love because we're playing with the one thing I love to play with, which is blood, right? We do a lot with needles and the tubing, knowing what tube to use when you're drawing blood for specific procedures. And phlebotomy actually is so versatile in itself too. I have esthetician students who come in and learn how to do phlebotomy because they're doing capillary sticks as well as the venipunctures, right? So they're actually coming in and they want to get that extra training because in esthetician, they can make more money as well. So you have the classes, structured day classes and evening classes, only 2 days a week. The classes are generally about 5 hours long. We even have our Family and Friends Day, which is when they need to have 30 sticks, successful venipuncture sticks, and 10 successful capillary sticks in order to be able to sit for the phlebotomy certification. I believe anyone that wants to get in medicine as a start, because the class is so small, it's the perfect opportunity to come in and get a taste of what the medical field is actually like. So EMT, if you're police officers, anyone who wants to put something extra, add some more credentials on their resume, then phlebotomy is the perfect opportunity to do that.
So waxing at EVCC, you complete the course and you can go take your state board and you are certified to do strictly just waxing. But with the waxing, you can do full body, so legs, arms, you can also do anything on the face, as well as Brazilians and bikinis. So our waxing program is a little bit more streamlined. We're not worried about our other facials. We're focusing strictly on waxing. Financial aid is available for aesthetics and waxing programs. So full financial aid can be used as well as any GI benefits. Somebody should choose EVCC because we are truly a career school. We're career-minded. We have more one-on-one. It's easier to truly understand the material. Even our location is amazing. We're here in Fredericksburg. The next closest school is in Richmond versus Fairfax. So location is really great. We have small class sizes and we also streamline our education. I'm Caitlin. I'm a Master Aesthetics Instructor. I look forward to meeting you, and when you come in on your tour, pop in and say hello.
One thing that I really learned about working in the spa downstairs is they taught us organizational skills, sanitation, how to prep a room, how to just prepare for your entire day. Think smarter, not harder. And so I've always taken that into consideration when running my business, working for other companies too. So I really enjoyed that they got us prepared for anything and everything. And then I kind of geared my business based on that too. This is Bo Cephas. This is my little road dog and is at work here every day. He's on the clock right now. And yeah, he's a little spa pup. He was there from the start of my career too. Even when I was a student in school, he was there from the beginning. So literally it's been our journey together. So the journey is I went small, medium, large and took it back down. I learned some hard lessons as a lot of people do in business, but I started out European Wax Center, left there, and then opened my first business location. I tripled that business size within the first year, and then COVID hit, so I was in my new location. And then once like the pandemic was kind of on the slowdown, I then tripled my business size again and had 6 employees and a 2,000 square foot location. It was so beautiful. It was wonderful. I helped some estheticians start their careers, and I just learned that I love working for myself. For me, less is more, and I like to keep things simple. So moving to my now 4th business location, I got to be on the river here, downtown Fredericksburg. I get to park my van there. I get to do mobile services. And it was kind of nice because I'm glad that I went through that hardship in the first 5 years of my business, learning like what makes me really happy. And so now I'm doing what makes me happy. And I feel like I can say, well, I've done the boss thing and, you know, it's for some people, but it wasn't my cup of tea. I want to be hands-on with my clients. I'm passionate about my job. So I have the brick and mortar and the mobile spa. I do private retreats. I do public retreats. I'll go in and just do any idea that someone has, I try to make happen. So whether it's a waxing party, a facial party, or mobile infrared sauna services, I take the spa to them. They can be in the van. I can be in their home. I can be wherever they want me to be. And the van has now, you know, allowed that kind of accessibility where I can still run my company on my normal business hours and then live the life of my dreams outside of that and continue to do what I love. So it's pretty cool. Now it's wild because like my wildest dreams have come true, and that's not something I ever really foresaw coming. I knew I wanted to be an esthetician. I knew I wanted to maybe work on a cruise ship or at a resort spa, but I never thought about becoming a business owner and then being able to travel. So now I feel like all my dreams have come true because I'm a business owner. I have confidence in my ability to do my job, but also run a company. It makes me so happy, and this was something I was told was never going to be an option or wasn't the traditional route, and now I do services in my van. And so literally the choice in doing my own career as far as aesthetics goes, but then branching out, becoming a business owner and like having that confidence to do it has made my dreams come true. I mean, hard work for sure, but you have to work to get to what you want in life. Nothing comes easy. So I was ready for the grind, and just it hasn't been easy, but it's been a beautiful journey at the same time. And I'm okay with that struggle. Hi, I'm Kara, and I went to EVCC. I absolutely love what I do, and if you're curious about aesthetics or any of the other programs that they offer, absolutely give them a call today.
The spa at Eastern, so we are special. We do have affordable prices, and this spa is part of the college. And also we're providing professional services and also student services. The difference is between professional services and student services is that the professional services, our employee already have their license and they already have experience, and the student services are half the price the professional services. Our spa is open for anyone, and the student can bring their family as well.
If you are one of our master's students, we have the brand new The Spa at Eastern downstairs. We have a classroom set up for them. And then the second half of the day, they are taking clients for master aesthetics services. Our spa at EVCC gives the opportunity to get the spa experience before you're fully in the work field. We do have massage therapists downstairs as well. So for a pretty low price, a client can come in and get a full facial and some body work done. It's like a spa day. And then when they are done with school, they've reached their 600 hours, they've graduated, they've become licensed, they actually have the opportunity to come back and work at the spa as a licensed professional.
I had to find something that I could wake up in the morning and think, I get to go to work today. I don't have to go to work today. Going through the program at EVCC, we were taught how to use hot stones, different massage strokes, different techniques, whether it be deep tissue, petrissage, sports stretching. We also learned about cupping, which is an ancient technique that's used in massage. We are our equipment. Massage therapy does offer you the flexibility of working for somebody else, working for yourself, growing into, a larger business, or keeping your business small and it's just you.
Well, that was the best part about it, is the products that were at the front were also on our back bar. So after doing a facial and somebody leaves with an absolute glow, they're like, what did you use on me? And so it was a nice transition to go up front. This is what I used on you. No pressure, but this is my recommendation. So if you'd like to have that glow every day,
here you go. And it was just easy. They could grab and go. And the receptionist was there to check them out. Always pleasant, always a pleasant experience. And that meant a lot to me. Customer service in general means a lot. So they were good at that. Since I've graduated, they've updated their system so you can go online, you can book easy. It wasn't always like that. I like the idea of being able to call and go online, so it's nice that they've got both options now. You know, accessibility is everything. People want convenience, so that's nice that even I can book as a client myself and go to the spa. It was nice because I knew that I was going on to other places. That's the whole idea when you're a student, is you're gonna have to advance to the next step of your career. And so it was really nice that those clients, a lot of them did follow, and I had kind of a basis to start my career off of even before becoming a business owner.
When I took my aesthetics program, I thought I'm gonna open my own business and to, you know, provide facial services, waxing, and hair and makeup. I found EVCC from one of my friends, so she told me about this school, how it's amazing, how the teachers care about the student. I'm not originally from America, and I found a teacher. They helped me with the language. I was about to give up and drop off my class, but one of my teacher, she was like, one day she sat with me and she talked about me, she asked me what is the problem, and I told her about my language. I was like, the English not my first language, and it's really hard for me to understand. And honestly, she worked with me, and I studied really hard. And finally I got it. The clinic plus the classroom, it took about 8 months. And right now I'm graduate, I have my license, so I'm working as a spa manager right now.